The other day, I went to TikTok's headquarters in London, and no, I didn't break in. I was actually invited to the event thanks to my success on TikTok and this YouTube channel. So in this video, I'm going to cover some secrets from TikTok about going viral, and then I'm also going to cover some secrets about TikTok Shop, and then some upcoming updates for TikTok. The first thing that I learned from this TikTok event is that TikTok are on a content graph, meaning that content gets shown or is more likely to be shown via engagement and watch time and metrics like this. And they also confirm that the time of posting doesn't really matter. And this is kind of what I've said all along. Posting time only matters if you already have an audience and you want to get that little boost, but either way, if your video is bound to go viral and it's something that people are going to engage with, then it will go viral no matter what time you post it. The next thing that I learned that will help you guys go viral is that sounds do affect the algorithm. And then they also said that the same thing applies for trends. So if you're a personal brand out there, or even if you are a theme page, and you jump on these trends, then it can help you to go viral. When it comes to SEO on TikTok and getting found through search, TikTok take into account the captions of your video, the hashtags on your video, the titles of your video, and then also the sound on your video, especially if you are speaking in the video and you let them pick up the auto captions, as if you let them pick up the auto captions, this won't help the algorithm to know what you are saying and then therefore know where to put you on search and where to push your content to a little bit more. And then another thing that was mentioned that I always talk about, which I found kind of funny, was one of the employees said that all the big companies copy each other. As we know, Instagram copied Snapchat with stories, Instagram copied TikTok with Reels, and TikTok have copied them for different things as well. And the reason that I bring this up is because I feel like a lot of you guys think that you have to be 100% original in order to be successful, when that is just not the case. You can take inspiration from other people, put your own spin on it, and make it unique to your platform, or in this case, your page, and it's going to help you go viral. You don't always need to reinvent the wheel in order to see success, and we see this at the highest level of business with these big social media companies. Now I'm going to share some things about TikTok Shop that they did mention, as this is a hot topic that has been coming up a lot recently. When it comes to TikTok Shop and getting views or going viral as a creator, they did mention that conversions do matter quite a lot, but another thing that they did mention that kind of surprised me in a way was that engagement does matter. So getting likes on your video and higher watch times and things like this also help your TikTok Shop content in order to go viral. And then they did also show us a winning formula when it comes to TikTok Shop and creating content. I actually took a picture of it, but I don't think I'm allowed to show you guys, so I'm going to go over what they said instead. So the first thing that you need is a killer hook, and that should be the first 2 to 4 seconds. And this could be things like calling out your target audience, highlighting a promotion, or something shocking. Then the next part of your video should be the unique selling points, and this should be for around 10 to 20 seconds. And you want to show why the product solves a problem, you want to show why it's popular, and then you also want to entice people with visuals and showing the product. And then finally, a clear CTA or call to action that should be around 3 to 5 seconds. And some examples of this in their words saying go and check it out for yourself. A promotion such as get your offer now. And then another thing that they didn't say but I want to add is urgency, as I've seen this work very well for me and it has also worked very well for others, and that is where you're going to say something like, this product is always in and out of stock, so get it now while you can if it is still attached, or something like get this product before the offer runs out. As for some updates with TikTok Shop, they mentioned that later this year they are hoping to make it so brands can boost creators' posts without having to ask for their Spark code. And then on this point as well, they did also mention that if brands do want to run ads on someone's product, they are going to be able to basically bring down the commission rate for the sales made from the views from the ads. So to give you guys an example, if you are selling a product that is £10 and you get a 10% commission rate on the organic sales, you'd obviously be making £1 for every sale that you make. And now if that brand comes along and starts running ads on your video, then the views that they get that they have paid for from their ad, they could bring that commission rate down to 50% if they wanted. So during this time, if they were running ads on it and you were still getting organic views and organic sales, then you'd get the full £1. But if you're getting the views and the sales from their ad, then you'd be getting the 50p. I hope that makes sense. So this should make things better for brands as they're not overpaying. And at the same time, this could be beneficial for creators because they're more likely to get brands actually paying and putting ads on their content because they're not overpaying for these ads. And another point that I will mention about this event and TikTok Shop is there are a bunch of different people there, such as e-commerce brand owners or agencies that help e-commerce brands that were at this event and they were outside of the UK, so from places like Spain, Dubai, whatever it may be. And a lot of these people were asking when TikTok Shop is going to come to their region. And I think this is something pretty important to bring up, as all of these people are clearly doing quite well in their sectors as they have been invited to this private TikTok event, and they were all asking about when TikTok Shop is coming to their location. So if you haven't already checked out TikTok Shop and played around with it, I'll definitely look into it, as this whole sort of social commerce sector, it seems to get a lot of attention and has a lot of people that know what they're doing when it comes to e-com excited. So it could be a really good opportunity for all of us. And as we all know, we are pretty early to this as it's only out in the UK and USA right now. And when you are early to something like this, then there can be a lot of money to be made. So I'm just giving you guys a heads up, and hopefully it's something for some of you guys to think about. And these are some of the key things that I took away from this event from the TikTok side of things. I also made a bunch of great connections, and it was just a great event overall. So I want to say thank you to TikTok for inviting me, and thank you to you guys for supporting me. That gives me the opportunities to go to these events. Now, if you did enjoy this video, it would be much appreciated if you could drop a like and subscribe. as this will not only help me grow my presence, but it will also help me get invited to more of these events, so then I can share what I learn with you guys. If you have any questions for me about this event, then drop those in the comments, as I try my best to reply to every single comment. And also be sure to check out my free Discord that is linked in the description. That is all about growing and having success with social media. Apart from that, I hope you all did enjoy, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.